Yeah, I'm just gonna just shut you up for 10 minutes, mate. You're a little bit fucking weird. You're like a six pack. You just haven't got that plastic thing holding it all together. You know, you're just fucking all over the place. Just go sit in the corner for 10 minutes and chill out, mate. No, fucking weird. Leia, how are you, man? Welcome in. What did I miss? Nothing much. Just, just new car. Max, you are so fucking demanding. You know that? You are. What do you want? What do you want? Sitting there looking at me and not telling me anything is not going to get you what you want. You want out? Just the puppy. He's fallen over, but he's there. Max, come here. Max, come on. Get up. Come on. Come on. I'll make you disappear. Now come here. Say hello. What do you want? What? What? You want jerky? I know what you want. You're not getting jerky. Like he's done nothing today except fucking just fart his ass off. No more bloody super dog treats for you at the moment. No more jerky. No more nothing. He's just spent today just fucking doing nothing but crop dusting the house. Yeah, you crop dusting just everywhere. It's been terrible, absolutely terrible. Yeah, it's Max. He's a kitty like his owner. No. Yeah, he's a good dog. Like I've thoroughly enjoyed his company. He is a demanding shit though. It's like, hey, I want attention. Fucking, pat me. Taking him for a walk's a good thing. It's exercise for both of us. But I've been. Well, what did we do today? I think we did like an hour and a half today of walking, and not like just slow dawdle pace, like fucking really getting into it. And he was absolutely fucked by the time we got home. He's just like dragging his paws along the ground, head down to. It's like, come on, mate, come on, we're nearly there. I need water. And then proceeded to lay on the lounge room floor when we got home for, I don't know, like 2 hours, just sitting there panting. And then every now and again, like you just get this whiff of decay coming through, and it's like, oh Jesus fuck. And it's like, that's him, just sitting there, farting his ass off, thinking it's hilarious, just basking in it. It's like, yes, it's great. I was like, no, Max, it's fucking, it stinks. Take your stinking ass outside. And he's just gonna lay down there. Got a perfectly good bed behind me, but he's just gonna lay right there. Special unit. Very, very special. Well, I love him. I mean, the exercise is good. It's good. It's good in general for dogs. Like just mentally, he wants hugs. He always wants fucking hugs. Just fucking pat me and feed me. Pat me and feed me. The problem is that when I was away and left him with mum for a couple of weeks, I come back and he turned into this fucking absolute chonker. Like no walking, and he got fucking he got cream biscuits every time mum had a cup of tea. He had toast. He had all the fucking dog treats in the world that he wanted to eat. And of course, if you left it up to him, he would just eat Like, I reckon he would eat all fucking day. So yeah, when I come back, he's been a chonker. So we've been exercising and going a little bit further, more and more over the last 3 weeks. It's been good for me as well. Losing the gut, losing the chins. And it gives me something to look forward to. Like every time I'm hungry, like when it's time to go for a walk, it's kind of like, nope, I'm going to go for a walk hungry, because that means I'm going to walk faster, because then I want to get home and eat. And it's been working. It has been working. Get to work, Max? He's not a working dog. He's just a lazy house animal now. But ever since I've had him, he's been pretty sedate. Besides, like, having a case of the zoomies now and then, he's actually pretty sedate. He just wants to, hang out and, eat and get pats and do his own thing, pretty much. He loves it. Happily walking, train him up real nice. I've actually got him really good on the lead at the moment. You know those extendable, retractable lead. You know the ones you see on little poodles and stuff. And the owners just like pull a button and just let them just run out in the traffic and do whatever they want. Yeah, Max is actually so good on the leash that I've got one like that he uses, so that he can be in front of me and he's got a bit of room to walk around and smell things and stuff. And yeah, like when it comes up to passing other dogs and things like that, I'm not too sure on him yet. That's why I haven't, like, I take him past the dog park every day and there's always dogs there. And 4 out of 5 times, like he goes up to the gate, or goes up to the fence line and smells and greets them and doesn't seem to have a problem. But some dogs he does have a problem with, like just goes up, smells them, doesn't like them, and as soon as they start barking, he just wants to tear their face off. He doesn't bark at them unless they start. He doesn't bark. Today was actually the best encounter we've had so far with another dog. Dog come up to the fence, because I walk him past there every day to help desensitize him to other dogs and other smells of dogs, so he doesn't get hyper excited or freak out. But also to, even though there is a barrier there, to socialize him with other dogs. And I can control him on that little tiny lead. It's about that wide. And he's been fantastic. And I don't need to give it a gentle pull. It's like, yep, come on mate, let's go. And he's been good. Does he love the beach? I haven't taken him to the beach yet. I think he would. The only thing I have though is I'm really worried that if I let him off leash on the beach, that he could possibly just fucking take off and that's it. It's never see Max again. So I am worried about that. I think he will stay relatively close, but he's what would you call it? His obedience for recoil, calling him to come back. It's selective. Let's just say it's selective. It's like, come on, mate, come here. They're like, oh, fuck you, I'll do what I want. Cunt, get here. And I don't want to have to get I don't want to have to get firm or aggressive or anything with him. It's just I just want a nice, easy relationship when we're out and things. So don't want to have to strike him or anything for him to learn. You can do that with just your tone of the voice. because he's been abused before. So I don't want him to look at me like someone that could potentially hurt him, like his previous owners. So it's positive reinforcement all the time. He's getting better. He's getting better. It's only been a few months. So his house training is really, really good. He's on lead. He's getting better. But as for being off lead, yeah, I don't know yet. I'd love for him to be off lead at the beach, just like fucking go for a walk, go for a fucking sprint if he wanted to, and then come back. But it's the coming back I sort of have a problem with. So Huskies are super intelligent breeds. Yeah, they're meant to be pretty. Like he's pretty intelligent. It's just, he just has his moments still. Because I actually don't know how, like when they found Max, he was on the streets. You know, he was underweight. He was by himself, fending for himself on the streets, and like they know he'd been on the streets for a while. They just don't know for how long. So like, yeah, getting into a routine, getting into trust and all the other stuff that's going to make him a brilliant dog in the future. I can see it in him. It's just working on it now. It's just, you know, bit by bit by bit. There's a little bit of Potts in Max now, so intelligent as a long shot. Fuck you, man. Bet you my dog's more intelligent than you. Duh. Josh, how are you, mate? Good morning. He may have some behavior issues. Yeah, like he's had, like, so. When I got him, he was 4 years old. Going by his little registration chip in the back of his neck, or just before 4. He already spent 2 months in the pounds before I picked him up, and he would have been on the streets for, they reckon, probably 6 months plus on the streets. And previous owner, going by the chip and that through the registry, they couldn't find him anywhere. So, and they didn't even come looking for him. So God knows, like he could have been on the streets longer. So in 4 years he had been in the pound 3 times, had 2 different owners, and out of those he was surrendered once to the RSPCA. Now when you surrender an animal, generally it's because they ask you to surrender it. Otherwise they're going to just take the animal, and then that causes other problems. So his start in life wasn't great, but he's getting there now. You build airplanes for a living and they have every job broke down to put screw here. I've seen people go put screw here, and they've still had like the windows explode out. It's like, yeah, you put the wrong screw there. Just letting be a fat boy that lives with mum all day. Yeah, but that's gonna like shorten his lifespan. I mean, mum loves him to bits, loves having him for company, so it's good. You put that window in? Yeah, I remember that on God, what was it? There was a show on Air Crash Investigators, and yeah, they'd sent the plane in for some maintenance, and they decided that, you know, we're going to replace the window, and that, you know, the technician took the screws out and used this, got the like matched up the same screws to put in, like didn't bother checking if they were the actual right ones. and they weren't. The technician beforehand couldn't find the screws that he needed and said this will do, and used those to secure the window in place. Doing that damaged the threads and like wasn't quite wide enough to actually sit in the threads properly. So yeah, put this new window in, use the same fucking screws, vroot, and then they were up at like 20+ thousand feet from memory. And then the pilot said he heard this bloody thing going like, it was like this air rushing noise. Like, what the fuck is that? And then it was like, boom! The fucking the window exploded out, like because of the cabin pressure and altitude or pressure differential, so on and so forth. Yeah, blew the window out, and just about sucked the pilot out the window as well. So yeah, that was an interesting emergency landing. And then there was an entire show on someone putting the wrong screws in the wrong hole. Story of everyone's life. It's quite interesting though. It's quite interesting. Like just that small little oversight of something. Like I get it. They've got to like get planes in and out as fast as possible, but when it comes to aircraft maintenance and safety things like that, they should really be like looked at further. Especially windows. Like it's a pretty critical piece of safety equipment. You put the screw in the wrong hole and the missus, we're no longer a couple. It's the way it crumbles, man. It's the way it crumbles. It takes just a little bit of inattentiveness, and that's it. Then it's game over. We build a 737 every day at the peak of building since I've been there. We're in building. What? You're building 52 737s a month. Fucking hell. That's a hell of a production line. Like that's honestly astonishing. I didn't think the turnover in aircraft would be so much. Like I'm actually fascinated with like aviation, aviation technology. Like it blows my mind that a A380 can get off the ground, or what's the big one, the Airbus Beluga. That thing is fucking weird looking. You're at 20 a month an hour because of what happened with a 737 and FFA shutting us down. Oh shit, that's rough, man. Sorry to hear that. I mean, unless there's like a spate of problems that have arisen from production line oversights and so on and so forth. I think like grounding everything because of one like aircraft falling out of the sky it is a bit much. I mean, they don't do it when a fucking pilot crashes a Cessna into a mountain somewhere. It's like, oh, it's got to be mechanical problem somewhere. Quick, ground all Cessnas. You think about how many people like own a Cessna. They're I'm not going to say cheap, but they're for having your own aircraft. They're like the entry level cheapies to get into flying. Two of them went down in 2020. Quick, there's got to be a problem in your workshop, because honestly, if it was a widespread problem, then they'd ground the entire fleet. and then stop you from building anymore. But having 2 go down, what's to say it wasn't from like maintenance staff of that airliner not doing their job properly? I don't know how it comes down to. It's like cars, you know. Unless there's a problem, there just isn't a recall. Oh, they were brand new planes that fell out of the sky. Well, that's a different story. They're 6 months out of the factory. Okay, but in 6 months, there still would have been maintenance carried out on it, right? Would have accumulated hundreds of hours of flight time in 6 months, probably thousands. Vertec, how are you, man? Caps? It's alright. Made me read it easier. Welcome in, man. Yeah, no, it's... I don't know. I don't know, man. How you doing tonight, brother? I'm both happy and sad at the same time. It's like, I'm happy I got myself a car. Well, I got myself a new car. And I'm sad because I'm broke. It's like, God fucking damn it. Glad you're streaming? Yeah, so am I. I need to stream more. I need to get my sub numbers back up. I need to get my viewership back up. I need to do a lot of things. Because you know what, TwitchCon's coming up fast, and we've got to save for that. But the next big priority now, and I want to have it by, I want to get everything done by like before I go to New South Wales. Is get a live view and have that all set up and ready to go, because I want the live view to be ready for TwitchCon. So yeah, just putting in some extra hours. I was going to be on earlier today, but honestly I had like back and forth phone calls and emails literally all day trying to get stuff out. When is TwitchCon? So TwitchCon is going to be the North America one, San Diego, and that's going to be held on October 7th through to the 9th. But I'll be there from the 4th to the 11th, so I'll be there for a week. Can't wait for your order to arrive and create some jerky. Yeah, probably going to be waiting, probably I don't know, week and a half, 2 weeks maybe. It all depends. It all depends. I've had stuff go from here to Melbourne and then get on a plane really quick and then land at the destination in America like 3 days later. So you might get lucky. It might be quick. Actually, I'm only assuming you're in America, right? From memory. I think. Oh, you're not. You're in Oz. Oh, well, yeah. Well, you're probably going to be waiting. Oh, New South Wales. Shit, you're going to be waiting at least like 3 or 4 weeks. You know, Australia Post, man. It's going to be 3 or 4 weeks. If it was coming to America for you, yeah, like probably a week, maybe a week and a half. Oz Post, 3 to 4 weeks. No, actually, Joe sent it out on... When did he send it out? He sent it out on the Friday. And... we're eating this last night. I think he sent it out on the Friday. He might have sent it out on the Monday. Yeah, probably Monday or something. Didn't realize it's from the US. No, it's Aussie made. It's Aussie made. I just thought you were in the US. My bad. Oh, right. But yeah, here it is. So this is what I spent today back and forthing with emails and phone calls for. Mind you, it wasn't just this car. I was trying to purchase a couple of other cars as well, but they weren't interested in really negotiating anything at all. So it's like, all right, well, I'm going with this one. What's happening tonight? Nothing. I've actually got a show on tomorrow morning, which I just remembered. So tomorrow morning I got to get up, and I'm on a podcast with Deadpool. Hang on, I'm just so I don't forget, and set the alarm. 7:30 should be good. Sweet. Yeah. So tonight, I still haven't downloaded any games or anything yet. I should really download some games. Where are we? That's it there. Yeah, so this is happening tomorrow morning. So, the DeadpoolShow.com. I'll be on there with Deadpool for a while. Play Elden Ring. Yeah. I think Elden Ring's a bit old. Like, everyone's played it to death. I missed that bandwagon. I'm actually nervous. I have no idea what this what this show's going to be like. I'm genuinely nervous. Like, I haven't seen his podcast before. I haven't yeah, I've been on his show before, like when he's just doing his normal weekend show, but I've never been on his talk show. And I haven't seen his talk show. So it's going to be something different. Where's the link? I don't know. You... God. The Deadpool Show. The Deadpool Show. Well, it might actually be Deadpool Live. Hang on. Let me have a look. No, it's literally the Deadpool Show. The Dead P-U-L-L Show. Oh, God. Oh, Nick, you're painful. You see what you did? Yes. Good. I'm glad. You're an idiot. Yeah, completely missed. Has he actually got any VODs to show?
Time to make the Jimmy.
Okay, we got something here. God, that was really loud too. Let's turn that down a bit. All right, so here's Deadpool.
Time to make the Jimmy chongas.
It's very special. All right, what else we got? What is this? Well, this is from last year.
Thank you so much for your request. What the fuck?
Happy, happy Halloween, 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 happy, happy Halloween, Silver Shamrock. Happy, happy Halloween, 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 happy, happy Halloween, Silver Shamrock.
It's almost time, kids. The clock is ticking. Be in front of your TV sets for the Horathon. And remember the big giveaway at 9. Don't miss it. And don't forget to wear your masks. The clock is ticking. It's almost time.
Happy, happy Halloween, 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 happy, happy Halloween, Silver Shamrock.
Okay, that's just a little bit
Time
too
to make
fucking...
the Jimmy Chongas.
What is this? Alright, we're done there. We're done there. Anyway, you get the idea. It's a very unique show. Am I Vape Lord's son? I am. I'm his unspoken of bastard child. He had me when he was like 6. I think. He was born old. He was like Benjamin Button. He was just born old. His name is Vape Cunt. You heard it was when he was 8? Well, yeah, 6, 8, close enough. I have no idea how old it is. Actually, no, that's a lie. He'd be 61. He'd be 61 soon. So yeah, actually, Vape would be old enough to be my dad. He would have had to have me when he was fairly young, but he'd be old enough to be my dad. Who wouldn't want Vape Lord to be your dad? It's the coolest cunt in Harvey Bay that doesn't wear a diaper. Oh, it's good. But what brings you in here, man? You and your relatively new account. What brings you by? Wild Horse, what's happening, man? Welcome in. TwitchCon? Yes, we're going to TwitchCon. TwitchCon North America, that is. TwitchCon Amsterdam. I'd love to go, but it's just not feasible this year. Who is the coolest cunt on the planet? I don't know, there's some pretty cool cunts on the planet. San Diego? Yes, TwitchCon San Diego. So, TwitchCon 2019 was at San Diego. I think at 2016 or 2017 it was also at San Diego. They tried it at 2018 in San Jose, and that just, in my eyes, it didn't work. It really didn't work. Like the event was split up over like 3 different areas because they didn't have a convention center large enough to house everything. San Diego's got a huge convention center. Like they're known for Comic-Con, so you can imagine like how big this place must be when they have Comic-Con. That's 2 hours from you. Should go, man. Tickets will be on sale soon. So, yeah. Grab yourself a ticket. Go down, have a look. It's good fun. You actually get to meet a lot of people there. Even if you're not a streamer. It is still good fun to go. Like, you can organise to meet up with people you actually get along with in various communities. Because Twitch, you make friends all over the place. Do I want to hear a joke? God, I'm a little concerned, but okay. Like 2018, I went to my first TwitchCon. Wasn't a streamer. I was just a viewer. And I caught up with a heap of people that I met online, and had a blast. I get to meet a few streamers that I follow, and yeah, like it was just 3 days of hanging out with people, drinking, having a good time. Because when you go to something like that, like you've all got something in common, and that's Twitch in one form or another. Like the other Aussie guys drinking, wanking, fishing, all great activities. They are, man. They are. There's a hole in your budget, dear Labour, dear Labour. Yeah. Welcome to Australian politics, man. I'm on the Joe's Jerky. I am. Just need a little bit of extra flavour. It was, dieting is good for you, but fuck, it sucks the fun out of actually eating. Yes. So for dinner tonight, like I didn't eat all day. I actually forgot to eat today. I only had dinner. Normally I would have had 16 meals by now, and that's why I was fat. But yeah, for dinner I only had like a salad, a few olives, a couple of peppers, baby peppers. They're only like that big. And a steak. Like any other time, it's it's these bad boys. Which, I should have woken up and had something to eat straight away today, because I know that I'm gonna be like fucking ravenous tonight. It's gonna suck a big one. But these made a big difference, like huge difference in like, fuck, I'm hungry, I should just get up and go and eat something. Nope, if I'm feeling hungry, grab this. There's a shake going I'm about to buy. Like, taste is, the taste of things is personal. So you might like all of them, you might not like any of them. For me, the shakes, like they're filling. Obviously I'm getting benefit from them. But yeah, there's a couple of flavors that just I'm not a fan of. At the moment I've got choc mint, and it's been fucking great. What's up, mate? You want to go out? No. Give me a sec, he's just itching to go out. Shmee! Are you trying to type with your face again, are you? Yeah, but these, the man shakes they've been good. And this choc mint one's, I didn't initially like it, but it's growing on me. So I just don't want to like throw stuff out that, because each one of these packets, they're not cheap. In Australia, a box of 14, so you get like 2 of various different flavors. You get vanilla, strawberry, chocolate, banana, caramel, coffee, and choc mint. So you get 2 of those in every box, and it's $50. So each one of those is, you know, what, $3 each, $3 something each. So you just get through them. Like, especially if you're hungry as well. I found, like, if I'm hungry, then I should eat the shit ones or drink the shit ones, because that way, like, you're forcing yourself to have something that you don't really like. And I don't like the chocolate that much, and I don't like the banana that much. That's personal preference. So yeah, when I'm feeling hungry, it's like, oh yeah, what I'll do is I'll go and have myself something that I'm actually enjoying. It's like, no, go and have something you hate. Punishing yourself for wanting to stuff your face. And it's working. Like, I am losing weight. I'm feeling happier in myself. I've got more energy. I've been exercising more as well. So all those things are factoring in and just keep feeding on each other. So just a constant, you know, gradual loss of weight. I'm not even weighing myself either. Like, I don't care what my weight is. I'm just gonna keep going until I'm happy where I am, and then it's like, yep, that's where I just need to then maintain, and then not go back to being fat. And considering each one of these are a couple of 100 calories, like when it comes to meal replacement, like that's perfect. Because if you were to sit down and just skull one, like you're gonna feel it. Like if you make it up straight away and then skull one, like it's gonna thicken up in your stomach to like something pretty solid, and you're gonna be laying there going, "Oh, I drank too much." Like it, they are filling, very, very filling. Do I have any testosterone? I do, and I spread it all over your mum's face every night. Get. Ah. Hey, I remember you. What's up, Coast? No. Well, you can say what you like, man. I got the car that is for a purpose. Nana blanket. Okay, so yeah, I'm not putting the heater on, so it actually saves me a few dollars in heating bills because I don't have any gas heating out here. So you know what? Fuck you. Save the planet. Put on a blanket. And I'm dieting, and you know what? Man shakes are helping me with food substitution. So I didn't give a shit what anyone else fucking says. What works for me works for me. I also quit smoking as well. Does that mean my testosterone's dipped even further because I quit smoking? Just going off by your logic. Look happy? I am happy, man. I'm like happier in myself. Like a lot better off than what I was. Mind you, when I came back from not Queensland, when I come back from WA, it's like, you know what? I need to start thinking about losing weight, and it's like, and when I got back, I had to go and buy a pack of ciggies because like I finished my last one as I got off the train back home. Like, I better go and get some more ciggies. And then I went and bought a pack of ciggies. Like, why the fuck? Like, why are you smoking? It's like you're not even really enjoying this anymore. And it's like, maybe I should quit. It's like, but if you quit, you're going to turn into a fat cunt. It's like, well, what if I quit and diet at the same time? And then I spent the next, like after that, I spent like literally the next 5 days in the fetal position, going, I fucking hate life. This is fucking shit. Like the first day I even had the full sweats happening. It's like I was trying to fucking give up heroin. Like it was not enjoyable. But I went from like a pack of 20s a day, or I went from 20 smokes a day to just like cold turkey. It's like, yep, that pack's finished, poof, in the bin. But I actually started, like when I was over with Splucy, like I spent 2 weeks with her, I was actually eating better. Like I was cooking and preparing like good food, and that got me into like wanting to eat better, because I also saw myself on camera and it's like, fuck, I've my gut is just, if it gets any bigger, I'm gonna lose sight of my old fella. It's like, man, you need to do something about this. Like this is disgusting. Like how can you even fucking get on camera looking like that? So it's like, I gotta do something. So I have, and I've lost weight. You know, I've definitely lost some under here. I've lost it, especially around my gut at the moment. Like I don't have this pot belly here anymore. And you know, that could have been down to the type of diet that I have, but I don't feel, you know, I don't feel as bloated anymore. Definitely lost weight around here. I'm exercising more. I'm happier for it. And you know what? It's not going to be an overnight sensation where I go from like fat to, oh my fucking god, he's hot as hell. That's going to be a gradual thing. But that gradual thing means that my body has time to adapt to the weight loss. And, you know, when I finish doing like the hardcore, not the hardcore dieting, but the hardcore calorie counting and so forth, I can go to just a normal healthy diet, and it won't rebound the other way where I go like fucking from fat to skinny and then from skinny to fat. So working on it. It's gonna take a little while, but I'm getting there. Got a gut? Shake it off. Yes, definitely gonna be shaken off. He's trying to get a girl, he just won't admit it. No, it's not trying to get a girl, it's just trying to be better than I am. Wanting to be better than I am. Wanting to be more active than I am. Like, yeah, definitely got fucking fat and didn't even realize it. Didn't even care either. Like, I was happy being fat. But, you know what, being unmotivated, being fucking sluggish on energy, just being uncomfortable in your own clothing as well. Just like turning points. It's like, yeah, let's change all this. You're down 18 kilos. Just remember, calories in versus calories out. It's that simple. It's not easy, but it's simple. No, the thing is though, it is easy and it is simple. You just gotta have the will to actually see it through. That's the big one. It's like, oh yeah, I want to quit smoking. I was like, yeah, I can tell. It's like, I did. I wanted to quit smoking, but I had trouble with wanting to actually do it. It's like, you know what? I still get something from it. It also is a, yeah, it is a. Oh God, what is it? It is an addiction. It isn't like a physical addiction to have nicotine, and when you don't have it, you start fucking going a little bit funny in the head without it. And I'm slowly getting past that. Like it hasn't been easy, but I wanted to do it. I wanted to do it for a while, but the drugs that I wanted to actually use to help me give up smoking, they're not available. Even like some of the medication my mum needs at the moment is not available. Like there is a medication shortage happening, not just in Australia but globally, of like certain medications. Why? Because I don't know, they switched off the production lines to make COVID. Who the fuck knows? So yeah, it's like, oh yeah, I'll just wait until they're available. It's like, man, you're like, you're wasting your money. You're not getting any enjoyment out of it anymore. And you could probably do something better with your life than just sitting around smoking all the time. It's like, fucking had the hard talk with myself and just done it. Just done it. Heart only have 70 weeks, want to live a long time, take nap, Confucius say. No, I don't want to sleep my life away either. I used to chip weed like a chimney, 75 kilos, I quit in 3 years. Oh, and I'm 105. Isn't that weird? For a drug that's meant to like increase your appetite and everything. You quit smoking the fucking wacky weed and you fucking put on 30 kilos. But that can just be age too, man. That can be age. An intense chemical addiction that changes the way your brain works. Yeah. Beers are not good replacement. No, beers are not a good replacement. I'm not even drinking either. You lost 120 pounds. Good riddance to that twat. If that's your idea of weight loss, then it might be good for you. You never know. But you never know. You might gain 400 soon because you're lonely. Hashtag just saying. So they say I never ate much while smoking. And your angry poos. Yeah. So the problem is I tried to quit smoking before and I was successful with it, but fuck did I eat. Like, it's like, oh my god, all these new flavors because I quit smoking, blah, 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 eating my feelings, blah, eating through my addiction, blah. And yeah, I got fat. So I'm just going to sit down and watch TV. I'm just going to ring up Domino's. Hey, Domino's, can you send me over 14 pepperoni pizzas, 9 garlic rolls, and 4 Pepsis, thanks. Yeah, the 125s. Yeah, just put it on my bill. Pay it later. Cheers, mate. That was my life. And I wanted to change that in a big way. So I did. And then everything just went fucking upside down again. I actually quit smoking for a fucking long time, and then I went out and hung out with Shook for 1 week. Hung out with him for 1 fucking week, and he got me smoking. After not smoking for like nearly 2 years, I hung out with Shook for 1 week of smoking again. It's like fucking Jesus Christ. The way I said, there are plenty of elderly smokers, but there is no such thing as an elderly obese person. They don't exist. Yeah, but I suppose that was another thing, like wanting to quit smoking. Is I was by my dad's side during his final weeks, and he was a heavy smoker, had been all of his life, and hearing him like literally on his deathbed and everything, it's like, you know what, I don't want that. I don't want that. So yeah, it's like I want to quit smoking, and I wanted to quit smoking after Dad passed away. Wasn't in the right headspace, and tried to get the pharmaceutical help that I needed. That wasn't available, so it's just like, just kept putting it off, and then yeah, something just switched in my head, and it's like, fuck these things. I don't want to smoke. So I didn't quit. Wait, say what, man? But you're right. There's no such thing as an elderly obese person. Obesity kills more people than anything else. Like they're worried about fucking COVID killing off the planet. Fat people are going to kill the planet. Well, not kill the planet. They might kill the planet if they all jumped at the same time. But you know what? The obesity is like one of the biggest killers going around above everything else. But you know what? We can't shame people for being larger than life. Apparently, that's that's fine. And according to so many fat people, it's actually healthy. It's healthy, and we shouldn't body shame people for being morbidly obese. So it's not my problem, it's genetics. It's like, no, it's a knife and fork problem. I'm sorry. Like, I can't talk. I'm not the ideal picture of health, but when it comes to certain people, it's like, I am fucking way healthier than them. Way healthier. Potts, you fat cunt. Yes, I actually need to hear that. I actually needed to hear, Potts, you're a fat cunt. Because it'll motivate me to turn around, and then in like 6 months when I rip my shirt off and go fucking suck on D's, and then you can just see me just absolutely fucking ripped. And then I can like just go fucking fuck you, man, fuck you, eat a dick. See this? You wish you had this. What's this? But you can quit today, dude. You just I can quit today. Oh no, I've already quit smoking, man. That's what I mean. Like I quit smoking like 3 weeks ago. Just decided I don't want to smoke anymore. I went to Ohio for 10 days and did not take any smokes. That was 4 years ago. So you quit smoking 4 years ago. Congratulations, man. I can imagine that would have been quite hard. Obesity is the single biggest killer in our society. It's just that the deaths get subdivided into heart attacks, stroke, yeah, and all the other things. It's a shame, but that's what actually pissed me off. And I'm one of the things I'm actually glad that I can say this now, because I was believe it or not, when I was with a group of streamers, I was hamstrung in like having been able to voice my own opinion. This bloody fat acceptance thing was absolute bullshit. This fucking, oh, you can't pick on people, or you've got to find, like, being forced to find people attractive and be okay to show their bodies off while they've got like just rolls and rolls coming out. It was just fucked. It's a Rev.
Welcome.
God, that's sick. Hey, Rev, how you going, man? Thank you for the fucking raid. I hope you're doing well, man. Hey, your birthday's coming up soon. Don't know if you're doing anything for it this year, but I got to get up there and say hello to you at some stage again. It's been too long. It's already been like 6-7 months since I was last up there having a beer. But welcome in, everybody. I am Potsy TV. You may know me from certain couches as Vapes. Well, it's not really a couch, it's a hammock according to him, but you may also have seen me on the Real Shook on 3's channel as well. I miss all those guys a lot up there. I miss Rob, I miss Lauren, I miss Jane, Frankie, Zach, Vape, and yeah, I suppose I miss the American as well. But it is what it is. It is what it is. From the stats I read, you have a greater chance of dying tripping over shoelaces than from COVID. Probably, but you know what? The shoelaces didn't shut down the planet. I'm actually surprised they didn't like go fucking like, you know, didn't go mental with this outbreak of what's it called? Monkeypox. It's like chicken pox, but it's some sort of other virus that comes from animals. And it's meant to be highly contagious, and you know, the death rate, believe it or not, the death rate from monkeypox is higher than COVID, but they haven't shut down international borders. They haven't closed down cities in the community. They're just like, yeah, it's here. So what? No, it's not monkey AIDS, monkeypox. Potsy, you're an anchor. I'm an anchor. Nice. I'm an anchor. And apparently, Nick, if you're here, Vape will be with you shortly. Yeah. Yeah, Nick was asking me for a little bit of advice on some things before, so I hope you guys get it sorted out, whatever you're working on. 3 I'm in, bedtime, folks. Have a good one. No worries, Vector. Have a good night, mate. What's this? Monkeypox is an SE getting spread around the rainbow crowd. So, well, we can't say that. It's just all the minorities are getting it. I'm surprised they haven't made a documentary about, you know, minorities being affected by the monkeypox. Anyway. And we're not going to talk about what sort of month it is either, because it's a month that pisses me off. It's like, where's my straight white guy month? Like, I want 1 month a year where we celebrate just straight white guys. Hashtag just saying. Hashtag me too. Oh, God, I'm going to get so much hate mail for that. I really am. People are going to go, oh my God, I can't believe he said that. That's right. That's racist. How dare you say that? That's racist. But it's funny that people actually scream that when it's got nothing to do with race at all. I just love the fact that people use it as a way of like trying to shame people. It's like, that's racist. Like, do you know what racist means? Yes, it's when people like you are wrong. Go back to school, mate. So away from the guy in a dress. Hey, you know what? The dress. It was a little black number, and I fucking rocked it. You know, for a straight white guy, I rocked that dress. You can't deny it. Oh, I'd actually look better in it now because I've lost the gut, but. Darkness, I'm LGBT. Oh, yeah. Let's get this out of the way to start with. I have nothing against people's sexuality, but I find that some people want to go way overboard with their choice of sexuality, and then use it as a shield, as a statement, as a way to get special treatment or whatever. I have a big problem with that. And you know what? If people want to come and bash me because of what I said before as a fucking joke, bring it on. Because I've never had any animosity towards the LGBTQ community. Look, whatever you want to stick in your ass or whatever you want to stick in someone else's ass, that is completely up to you. I don't care. At the end of the day, if you're a good person, you're a good person. If you're a bad person, it doesn't matter what age you are, what sex you are, or identify as, who or what you fuck, what God you do or don't believe in. I don't care. None of that fucking matters. If you're a bad person, you're a bad person. Your straight white male privilege offends me. Hey, you know what? Being straight white male means you have no privileges. Like, everything that is wrong and toxic in the world today is the result of the straight white male. It's like everything in the world that is happening. Russia invading Ukraine, blame the straight white males. COVID, blame the straight white males. The coming recession, straight white males. The earthquake, straight white males. Like, it's the way it's going. I fucking hate it. I've been in the Pride Parade. It's fine. If it is needed, as there is still a lot of homophobic people out there. I get that. I get that with the Pride Parade thing. But, God. And yeah, actually, no, that probably makes sense to like trying to get the spread the love out there. That it's like, hey, we're just normal people as well. But it's like, you're gonna have bigots and fucking homophobes around the world, and it's just, it doesn't matter what generation they're gonna be in, they're still going to be there. I mean, you've got people that still believe that the one side or the other won the Civil War, and that fucking slavery is still a thing today, and that, you know, African American people are nothing but objects. You still got those people today being like that, and that comes, I guess, from the society they're in and upbringing, and that's a shame. That really is, and I find that disgusting. You're not showing any signs of the monkeypox. I think I'm asymptomatic. You probably are, man. You probably are. Can we have a straight white Anglo-Saxon Catholic parade though? No, because that'd probably just be a bunch of choir boys holding hands with priests or something. Like, that'd be a little weird. Pay reparations? You know what? If someone fucking turned around and said, you need to pay because of what your ancestors did 9,000 years ago, it's like, you fucking serious? Like, you can go and get the money from them. I don't care what you do in your bedroom, so why should... Yeah, I think that's the other side of the coin as well. It's like, I don't care what you do in your bedroom, but, you know, I don't want it, like, in my face either. Like, I'm not trying to put my life in yours. So there's, you know, it's a double-edged sword. No matter which way you go about it, there's gonna be an argument from it. But the most endangered species on the planet is the straight white male. We're becoming obsolete. Our Lord and Savior Johnny Depp. Is that shit fucking over yet? Like, I'm so sick and tired of, like, opening up social media and it's like Team Johnny, Team Amber. It's like, who gives a shit? Like, why is this being publicized as the next fucking great Kardashian installment? Like, who actually gives a flying fuck what those two got up to? To be fair, my 3-bedroom weatherboards, so they could, and so they should, because I'm white and evil. Seems legit. What guy would want to date Amber after that? That's her problem. Like, who gives a shit? It's all over. 15 million to Depp and 2 million to Amber. Oh god, she's gonna have such a hard life. Like, what is she gonna do now? Like, how's she gonna live with only $2 million? She's done. She's done for. She's just gonna have to move off to fucking, I don't know, Barbados and like live a full rich life. You'd actually have a go, but it's only to fuck her in her bed. I don't know, man. I don't know. Could be dangerous. Could be bad for your health. Yeah, but I actually got sick of that. I'm one of those people that it's like I don't care what's happening in a celebrity's life. Like, why is that really interesting and newsworthy? Because it's happening to a celebrity that actually hasn't done any films in quite a while. Like, who really cares? Obviously, a lot of people do, though. These ads on Twitch are fucking relentless. I might as well watch Home and Away. I've got the ad set pretty light, man. I've got the ad set pretty light. You get one ad like every, what is it? Every 11 minutes or 10 and a half, 11 minutes. That's still better than TV. Like, if you're watching Home and Away, you're gonna have to watch fucking 17 minutes of the worst show on the planet and then 13 minutes of ads in half an hour. To watch 13 minutes of ads on this show, you're gonna have to be here a while. You have to be here for hours to watch 13 minutes of ads here. At least 4. Maybe she can start a German porn career. Poop and all. Oof. The fuck happened in that courtroom? I don't want to watch it because it's gonna get stuck in like my fucking YouTube feed. I don't care what was fucking said back and forth, because the other thing is, like, how do you prove this? It's like, have they got the fucking shit covered sheets of what actually happened? Depp was successful in suing for defamation. I didn't even know what she was suing about. All I knew is that him and what I'm assuming was an absolute psycho. She was for quite a long time, like even before, like all this shit blew up. There was already like issues on her side. It's like, yeah, damn, that's a crazy bitch. But I don't know. There was literally a photo of her shit. The fuck happened in that relationship? 11 million concurrent viewers were watching the Johnny Depp shit fight. Defamation or defecation? I think it was a little bit of both. Probably a lot of the first one, and then just a little nugget of the second. 11 million people were watching a story about someone flinging shit in a courtroom. I wonder how many of those people actually had a job. Woke lies or woke lies? Yeah, I don't like woke either. Woke can eat a dick. Because you know what? There's nothing actionable from the fucking woke movement. Because if there was, there'd be a massive army in the Ukraine. Think about it. If every woke person got up and did what they said and did what they preached, they'd be in the Ukraine actually making a difference. But no. They're at the coffee shop tweeting about it, drinking fucking soy lattes. Hashtag fuck woke people. I have to think a bit after eating Amber Heard. What? You'd have to think a bit about eating Amber Heard's shit. She is pretty hot. I don't know. Actually, I don't think she's hot. Maybe in her younger years she was, but now? Ugh. You thought COVID crap was bad? Yeah. I wonder if you type in poop emoji if Amber Heard's face would come up. Oh, there is a photo of poop. That's fucked up. That is fucked up. Alright, let's see if we can, see if we can get a photo of her. So you think that's hot? See, back in the slightly older days, yeah, I'd agree. Now, no. I'm gonna say no. Should I try to blame the dog for the shit? You never know. Oh, fuck, Nick, why? Why would you do that now? What is this? Nick has redeemed a song. Oh, I'm seriously going to do that. See our face now? Nick's got a song for us, apparently. He was so angry at that. He was so fucking angry. Thank you for that, Nick. That was awesome. Maybe I want to increase. Yeah, I'm going to increase the price. I think I'm going to have to. Honestly, Amber, you can shit on your bed and you wouldn't care. So, well, you know, can't kink shames 2022. Always scared of Nico's. Yes, so am I. I actually saw someone say the same thing with Will Smith. Said, what? So you saw someone say the same thing Will Smith said before he said it. You reckon Will Smith's a little cuck bitch? I think he took it a bit too far. Like, it was a joke. Fair enough, his wife might be a little bit sensitive to her condition, which is, you know, causing her to lose her hair and so on and so forth. But to go up on stage and then, like, slap a comedian when I'm pretty sure he's said far worse in his history as a comedian as well. And no one has gotten up on stage. What was that? Was that the Oscars or something? I can't remember. And, like, just slapped someone. And not just like a little bit either. Like, just walk up on stage like a fucking... Like, he did it like a boss. He walked up on stage like a boss. but then proceeded to like just go, like there was nothing in it. There was no force behind it at all. Like the slap, he might as well just like done a fucking little backhand, like just limp-wristed backhand. What do you call a group of rabbits hopping backwards? A receding hairline. Ba-boom. It would. Yeah, you're right. If the security had stopped him, it would have been racist. 100%. 100%. But what if you had an African American security guard? Would it then be racist? Like asking for a friend. Like just genuinely asking for a friend. Like if the security guard was African American, would it then be racist to stop him? Oh God, that's a face. Yeah, who said Amber Heard was hot before? Because there's your hotness right there. Yes, look at that. That's hot as fuck. What the fuck is this? Who is Amber Heard dating now after Johnny Depp divorce? Who the hell is that? And Amber Heard's dating Elon Musk. That'd be interesting. Imagine that, going up into space and there's shit in the rocket. I've seen her in movies though, but I can't place a name on her. No idea. No idea. Yep, there we go. There's your hotness right there. Oh, was she actually in the Aquaman? Is that Amber Heard there? Well, it looks like it. I didn't know it was Amber Heard that did it. Oh, God, they're going to do Aquaman 2. I thought the first one was bad enough to not have a sequel. Anyway. Speaking of movies, who's actually been out and seen the new Top Gun? I love the movie. And who is yet to see it? You said a fucking black man. What's this? Black man punching another black man being handled by a black security guard. That's as racist as it gets. You reckon? I don't know. What if it was an Asian man? Nah, that'd be racist. It then turned into police brutality. Yeah, you can see how shit would escalate in Hollywood. Is Aquaman good? I remember thinking I need to be paid to watch. Like it wasn't bad. Like it introduced and gave some sort of origin background to Aquaman before he was in the Justice League. I think that's the way it went. But yeah, as a story, it was just like, oh God, DC, you can do so much better. Like honestly, DC has gone downhill ever since what's his name? Ever since Christian wasn't Batman anymore. Ever since then, every DC film has been shit. Yeah, it really has. I don't know what they're doing with it, but there's no imagination. It's just all, oh, we'll just put a heap of fucking, explosions and and CGI in there, and like no one will care what the storyline is. It's like, no, that's why Marvel is still so good today. Marvel, even from Phase 1 movies, like the original Iron Man, is still to this day so fucking good. 10 years on. 10 years on. It's because that actually, it's got, you know, it's got lore. It's got like substance to it. It's got a fucking story that actually makes sense. Aquaman didn't have that. The Justice League. I mean, look at Shazam, for fuck's sake. Christian Bale, that's the one. Yeah. Ever since they stopped doing, ever since the end of those Batman movies, DC has been shit. Isn't Batman Christian anymore? No, because after Christian Bale stopped being Batman, Ben Affleck was Batman, and now we've got the guy from... I almost said a fucking bad word then. I almost said a really bad word then. Yeah, we got the guy from that did Twilight. That was the main vampire in Twilight. He's Batman now. No, there's no substance, there's no imagination in any of the DC stuff. Like I don't even watch DC movies anymore. They come out in the cinema, it's like, yeah, I'll wait until they're like literally free to watch somewhere, because I know they're shit. Marvel movies, on the other hand, awesome. Like even after the end of the like Avengers series, where we like, you know, we lost a couple of characters along the way, still making good fucking Marvel movies. I mean, Black Widow was... that one could have been a bit better. But, you know, it wasn't bad. I liked the Eternals. The Eternals was very, very interesting concept. I mean, we've had some more Spider-Mans since then. I haven't gone and seen the new Doctor Strange yet, and I keep forgetting to go and do that. But from reviews and from what people have said that have seen it, it's like a good movie. Watch the new Batman, you'll change your tune. Yeah. Doctor Strange, I haven't seen the new one. The first one, yes, the first Doctor Strange was good, but that Doctor Strange, that's been out for a while. Robert Downey Jr. should have won an award for Iron Man. Yeah. Where are we up to? I've not seen it. Can't wait. When it's free, you'll see it. Right. When it's free, you'll go and watch the new Top Gun. The new Top Gun's fucking awesome. My friends have it in the 4D. What's 4D cinema? Oh, the seats move. Ah, okay then. Shook wanted to see the movie tonight. Yeah. I still can't believe Maverick dies. Hashtag spoiler alert. Disney crap is really DC. Yeah, well, so didn't Disney also fucking try and buy up something else, or did buy up something else and made all the movies shit? Isn't Batman Christian anymore? Talk about a dying breed. Fuck yeah, I like Christian Bale as a actor. He's very good when he chooses a role to do. He's very good. Mind you, a movie saga that I'm looking forward to, or trilogy, I should say. I shouldn't say saga. Movie trilogy I'm looking forward to watching the rest of is Dune. Can't wait for that. I don't know who you're calling an emo, but anyway, welcome in. Wherever you are. Old films capture it better, yeah. Maverick dies? No way! Maverick dies of old age. I mean, the Star Wars at all? Yes. I love the originals. Episodes 1, 2, and 3. I enjoyed. The last 3 Star Wars movies that I watched were fucking terrible. Talk about taking a franchise and just fucking shitting all over it and stuffing it down the toilet. They might as well just give it the fucking Amber Heard Award. Like how to take something awesome and just shit all over it. Like the stories had such potential. Like when they brought back Star Wars and it was the was it the Force Awakens, whatever it was, episode 7. Like that one was actually of all 3 of the last Star Wars that come out, that one was actually enjoyable enough to maybe watch again. But then, you know, Disney come along and just fucking, you know, oh, what's popular in the media at the moment? Oh, you know, have you heard this movement called woke? Woke? No, it sounds ridiculous. Let's woke the shit out of it then. And they did. They woke the shit out of the film to the point where it was just absolute bullshit. This woke movement has destroyed things. It's like you can't even make a movie anymore without like some, I can't even say what I want to say because Twitch will get angry at me. But you know what I mean. Like it's been woked to death. And it's sad because the movies had potential. They had a good cast. They just fucked it all up. It's like they were trying to make a Disney fucking cartoon, but with real life people. You know, and they've gotta have like, you know, a story behind it, and it's got to be for fucking kids and still be like tongue-in-cheek for adults. It's like, no, just making an adult movie. This isn't a kids thing, it's an adult movie. They're killing working class humor. What is humor to these days? Like, you know what's funny is that because of the various movements that are out there, you can't even have funny like clips of the past aired on TV anymore. Who is old enough to remember, or you know, at some point has seen Eddie Murphy Delirious? Could you imagine that sort of like humor being put on stage somewhere today? Non-existent. That wouldn't even fly. Why? Because someone would be screaming racist, even though it's an African American telling African American jokes. No, it's still racist and it's intolerable. It's a fucking joke. It is humor. Get over it. Laughing is bullying. Mate, it's disgusting is what it is. Actually, a popular YouTuber the other day had his TikTok account cancelled because he made the comment that pregnant men don't exist. Now, according to TikTok's bylaws, do I need a hug? I do, man. According to TikTok's bylaws, that you can't exclude people through, you know, gender exclusion, race exclusion, so on and so forth. And then somehow like saying that pregnant men don't exist was excluding a class of people, and he's now banned from the platform. Like, that's how fucking weird society is getting. Like, what? So he's speaking scientific facts speaking logic. Oh no, he's taking it too far. Quick, ban him, ban him. He's going too far. And yes, it was Isaac Butterfield. I'm glad someone else was watching that. Who cares? It's TikTok. Well, because TikTok's blowing up, but it's just that's a prime example of everything going wrong today. That is everything in the world going wrong today. Pregnant men don't exist. Banned. Logic is racist. Yeah, no, that's probably right. It's probably right. If I mention the country's name, it'll be racist. Yeah. Actually, didn't China have to sell or move TikTok to somewhere else in the world because otherwise it was literally going to be banned? What? I saw that movie, Junior. Oh, God, yeah. Let's use let's use a fictional movie as scientific fact. Please offend me. I love being offended. Think you're right, but I need to do research. Yeah. China is scum. No. We can't say China is scum. I'm sure there's some lovely people in China. Their government system is fucked, but I'm sure there's lovely people in China. But that's only fucked from, like, people that have, like, democratic freedom looking from the outside in. So, you know, sticks and stones. I was banned off. What? I was banned off Usenet more times than I can say our jokes were fucking edgy. Like Simon back in the day. Yeah, that's just the problem though. It's like you can't even have humor without someone jumping up from the fucking peanut gallery and going, "I'm offended," and like that one person that gets offended like just shits on everything else that we can do. It's like, you fucking serious? Like 99% of the planet is fine, but you have this one fucking Karen that jumps up, makes a fucking lot of noise, and then all of a sudden someone gets cancelled. Call it how it is. No, I'm not, man. That's your opinion of it. But I've met some very lovely Chinese people in my time. I have nothing to say bad about China. I haven't been to China either. So, you know, I can't comment on it. There's more than one Karen though. Yeah, because the Karens jump on Facebook and then they get in their fucking, you know, their fucking Karen social group, and then they start Karen networking. And then all the fucking unemployed stay-at-home mothers get together and fucking protest about something, and then they spend their entire lives dedicated to like hating on someone until something is done, and then you get Karened, you know, you get cancelled. The Karen echo chamber. Could you imagine what that would sound like? That'd be the most nasally place on the planet. Yeah, well, what? Oh, man, I'm just not getting into that coast. What you mean, can? Yeah. Oh, speaking of that, can I still get a pair of Nike TNs, or like they going? No, I can still buy them. Sweet. I think it's okay to talk about the world. You can, but when you're actually just dissing on the people as well, you can shit on all sorts of stuff. You know what, Max? You're probably not going to like this, but try it anyway. How's that? Is that nice and peppery? Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Oh, shit. What China wants to do, it is up to them. Like, we can have a discussion about it. I prefer not to, because you know what? Some places that I have been in the world is way worse, and like 1,000 times worse than fucking China. So we won't go there. He's gonna be shit and diarrhea tomorrow. He's gonna have a scorched butthole, that's for sure. But he's looking at me like, yes, I'd like some more. Not enough houses. Actually, I tried watching that, but it was like, it was just so like over the top bogan that sometimes it nailed the mark, and then it's like, you know what? If I wanted to see this, I could like literally just walk down the road. It's like, just go and knock on fucking Jimbo's door. It's like, hey, cunt, what's going on? Thought I'd just come over and watch houseos. Oh, we haven't got a TV, bro. I had to sell it for crack. Like, can I just watch you then? Oh, all right. Oh, Shaz, you go down to the pub, get us a six-pack. That's Adam. I did watch Jay Streezy, and yeah, I know. But see, that's the problem. It's like India is so overpopulated. Like that's one country that should introduce like mandatory fucking limits on how many kids you can have, and that should be like mandatory, no more than one for the next 10 generations. Like it is. That's India's biggest problem, is that they're a small country and they're overpopulated. It's like 1.2 billion people in India or some shit like that, and forever growing. There's people. Oh, Jesus, Max, fuck. Like, there is like so many people that live on the fucking street in India that it's just norm. It's like you either have a house or you don't. Like people have like families that, you know, live in squalor, but that's just, you know, that's just the way it is. You know, no one does anything about it. No one stops them. There's no real pollution control at all. There's no real fucking policing in things at all. I mean, why do you think all the scammers that call you on the fucking phone are from India? Because the authorities get bought off, and they have like literal fucking buildings full of scammers. But it's fine. No, that's all right. Fuck, he stinks. I think even get you started on Islam. What? The people, or just the bad people? Which part are you? Well, you know, which Islamic fucking religion are you talking about? What province are you talking about? And even in what province, what fucking tribe are you talking about? There's a lot of problems over in the Middle East. They'll sort themselves out eventually. Told you the people was going to give them the shits? No, that was like stuff from last night. Like, he spent all day just fucking crop dusting me. So I'm just gonna walk past you in the kitchen. I'm gonna walk out of the kitchen. It's like, you dirty motherfucker. Doubt they'll ever sort themselves out. Let them kill each other then. If that's the way they want to be, they don't want to be like the rest of the civilized world. Who are we to intervene? Let them go. Let them do their thing. It shouldn't even exist. I know, man. There's a lot of things that shouldn't exist, but it does. You crush scammers. I spent 55 minutes with one once from Poland. I called back. A scammer called me from, I don't know, some northern fucking some northern African country, and I had his phone number, his like direct at-home number. So I called him one day, over 180 times in one day. And then the next day I called him 20 or 30 times, and then the number was disconnected. You gotta be dedicated to pissing him off. But he actually sat there and talked to me for a while. I was like, bro, why do you do this? I need the money. It's like, why don't you get a job? Oh, because there's no work where I live. It's like, well, move. I don't want to move. I'm like, well, do something else. Do you actually make any money doing this? No. So you're wasting your time. Oh. And do you want some money? Like, yes. Go get a job. Ukraine should surrender. That is the fucking dumbest statement I've heard all year. Why should Ukraine surrender? Ukraine has been an independent fucking self-sufficient nation for the last 30 years. They separated from the Soviet Union when that collapsed back in 1992 or 91. So they've been their independent owned people for however long. But you're right. There have been times where Ukraine has been hand in hand, back and forth with borders, like who owns it, who doesn't, who they are, who they're not. They're still fucking Ukrainian people. You know, and they've been part of the fucking Crimea for a long time as well. You know, should they take that back, even though it's not theirs anymore? There's a lot of history there, but to say that Ukraine should just surrender and the rest of the West should just fuck off, no, because that means that we're saying to the rest of the world that you can invade another country and we won't stop you. Instead of actually joining hands and getting rid of a fucking totalitarian dictator. And a mad one that. Like, there's something wrong with Putin at the moment. He's either fucking dying, he's got brain tumor, he's got Alzheimer's, who fucking knows. Maybe he's been sniffing his own nerve gas again. But there's something wrong with that cunt. And to say that we should just let Ukraine go, that's fucked, man. That's fucked. You might as well just like delete all that and just go, I love Putin. Men, women, and children are dying. Yeah. Crack a bag of fire jerky. No, I'm just enjoying the pepper one, man. Much like Finland, they've been under Russia's shadow for years. Yeah. Well, you know what? Out of all this, wasn't it fucking Switzerland and another nation has joined NATO just to say fuck you, Russia? Why should we be paying $2.2 for fuel? Price of war, mate. How's that Ukraine's fault? So you're blaming Ukraine over the current fuel prices, are you? So it's Ukraine's fault for being invaded. It's not Russia. It's Ukraine's fault. So Ukraine should surrender, and the West should say, "Fuck you. We'll just take your free oil and convert it into cheap fuel." That has got to be the most fucking heartless, like self-centered fucking thing I've ever heard. Just fucking surrender? No. No. Not at all. If Finland joins NATO, then NATO will be on the border with Russia. I thought they already were with some of their countries. Anyway. But that's... I can't believe that. You're worried about paying $2.20 a litre. You know what? When I started driving, man. When I started driving, fuel was fucking 65, 70 cents a litre. I fucking whinged and cracked the shits when it went up to $1. It's just inflation, man. It happens. And yeah, sadly, what's happening overseas is affecting us. But I'll tell you what, I'd rather pay the fucking extra $2 than support a fucking country that's unlawfully invaded another. You need to fucking check yourself with that. If Russia takes terrain, NATO will be on Russia's border. Doesn't matter. What needs to happen is Putin just needs to go. What car did I get? Well, apparently, according to everyone else, I got a mum bus. Poland joined in 1999. Was invited in 1997 into NATO. Poland's on Russia's border. Yeah. It's too fucking confusing. Am I hanging with Sploosy too long? No, I'm not hanging with Sploosy long enough. Cool, lots of room for equipment and fun stuff. Yeah, that's what I thought. You know, it's something easy to drive as well. Like I've had one before. The cargo space in them is really good. Like if I was to get something where I was equally as comfortable in a sedan, I give up a lot of like cargo space. And you know what? If I want to go on road trips and things, that makes life difficult. So this is easy for me. It was a bit of money, you know, it was 34.5 grand to buy that. But it's gonna serve me well for a long time. And then when you trade that in for something else, I'll probably look for something similar again. Mind you, the new Nissan X-Trail is coming out, and I'm not a fan of it. Actually, I'm not a fan of any of the new Nissans coming out. They look fucking weird at the front. And this is going to be across the range too. So here it is. So this is what the front of the Qashqai the Pathfinder, the Patrol, the X-Trail, all of them. This is what they're going to look like on the front. And they just look fucking weird. But it's not the only car company doing that. The new Toyotas they've all got these thin looking fucking weirdo lights on them. There's another company that's bringing out the cars with lights that are exactly the same. They're weird looking. I don't like them. Do not like them at all. But besides that, the new stuff that's not here yet. It's going to be here in like August, September or something. Yeah, these new ones, they just I think they're still the same everything else, but the look of them, no. I like my one better. I do. It's weird. Did I buy a handbag? No, I'm just going to use your mum's. But yeah, as for storage and comfort and travel and everything else, I'm really happy with it. Like it is comfy as fuck. Actually, if I grab this, there we go. So copy, and then I'll paste that to myself. iPhone posts. There we go. Sweet. There we go. It's not available. It's not available because I bought it. I bought it all by myself. Yeah, so what do we got here? This is just some of the basic stuff. So 4-wheel drive, automatic. It's got a full service history, which is good because it hasn't got that many Ks on the clock anyway. It's got 2 keys, leather, sat nav. Actually presented. Yeah, blah 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 blah. So automatic, sat nav, leather. Bluetooth, heated seats, cruise control, alloy wheels, lane assist, Apple Play, reversing camera, and all the other good stuff that goes with it. And here's the actual photo. Oh, what? Why can't I click on the photos? It's not gonna let me. God damn it. Alright, so it won't let me. Not let me click on anything. But that's the car that I got. And it's only got yeah, just under 54,000 Ks on it. So happy as can be. SEL's a good model. Yeah, I was trying to get a TI, but like the TI was just out of my budget, and it's like, do I hang out? And it's like, well, one of the things that you know, I wanted to get the TI because like the resale value later on, and you know, it had a couple of extra features, nothing much though, but one of them I didn't like was the panoramic roof, so glass roof straight off the bat, one that opens. So that means, you know, at some point there is gonna be a leak, because every car that has a electric fucking sunroof that opens, the seals give out and it starts leaking. So that's like, yeah, I don't want that. I don't want to have to deal with it. So yeah, the TI that I was looking at, I was back and forth. It's like, oh, I think I'm going to get it, and the bloke just nah, just fucked me around for too many days. So I said, nah, sorry mate, not interested. I'll go and buy my car somewhere else. So that's what I did today. I looked around. It's like, all right, I like the look of this car. All right, that one's not for me. I like the look of this one. All right, you're not going to negotiate. I'm out. It's not the color I wanted, but it's the car I wanted. So that's what we got. What do I like on petrol? So you can select it so it's just all-wheel drive or two-wheel drive, and I believe that the extra weight and the extra resistance from the running gear in there puts them to about 8.1 liters per 100 Ks, but that's the average, you know, city country driving. From the original my original X-Trail that I had, which was a 2014 model, used to do about 6 to 6.5 Ks per 100 kilometers, and on the ticket I think they said it was like 7.8 or 8. So I know that that's the same engine that's in it, so I know that they are economical and you can get some distance out of them. The new data looks strange. Yeah. The LED lights, yeah. Keep an eye out, mods. When Coast comes back, he's gonna be pissed. If he comes back and wants to fucking like just be angry, then I will just fucking be angrier and he'll go away. Can't just be fucking angry at that. Ordered a Subaru Outback Touring. Nice. So you got a 2022 car that's going to be delivered in 2024. And Subaru Outbacks aren't bad anyway. They're not good. They're not bad. I had a Pathfinder for many years. I was looking at a Pathfinder, but it was just like, you know, it's you know, it's a slight extra cost. And now, do I really need one that big? And you know, if I'm going to be buying something that big, why don't I just buy a full drive, not like a pretend full drive? Which I couldn't buy a full drive version of a Pathfinder anyway, because the full drive versions were out of my price range. Plus, the